Hello, kindergarten. How is everybody? How is your letter writing going? I hope it's going well. I mailed my letters. That's how I decided to share them. And so my letter to my niece Katie got to her today, and she called me to say thank you. So it felt really, really good to get to talk to her on the phone and know that I made her smile by mailing her a letter and letting her know that I was thinking about her. Let's see. Let's talk today. We know that there are 5 parts of a letter, okay? So our 5 parts of a letter, we're gonna have the date, we're gonna have dear and who we write to, we're gonna have the message or the body, we're gonna have the closing, and we're gonna have our name, okay? So we have the 5 parts of the letter. Now, you may remember that I talked about today, we're also gonna spend another day writing to helpers, okay? People that are working in jobs right now that are helper jobs, okay? So you might choose today to write to someone who works at the grocery store. You might choose to write to a nurse that you might know. You might choose to write to a doctor that you might know. It could be anybody who's a helper. Anybody who's a helper, okay? I decided to do our mail carrier, and his name is Chris. And I decided to write Chris a letter today. And I thought today, instead of mailing it, because I don't really know where he lives, I'm just gonna leave it right on my mailbox on the outside so that he gets it, okay? So I went ahead and I made my letter for Chris, and here's what it says. I have today's date, April 28th, 2020, and it says, Dear Chris, thank you for bringing the mail. I love when we get fun letters. I miss talking to you. Take care, Peggy. There we go. I'll look that up a little bit. Sorry, guys. All right. So that has the 5 parts, okay, of a letter. Now, remember, our goal is to do like 2 or 3 sentences in the body, okay? And today, we are going to talk about something that I think you guys will remember, something special that has to be in every single word. If you said a vowel, you are right. Every word needs a vowel, right? So I'm going to attach this little chart to help you remember those vowel sounds. We know vowels can be short vowels, like an apple, elephant, igloo, octopus, umbrella. They can also be long, where they say their name, okay? But we know that every single word has to have a vowel. We know that our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, but mostly just A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna check now that I've finished my letter, and I'm gonna make sure that every word has at least one vowel. And if I notice that it doesn't, I can get that chart out and I can check for the sounds that I hear. Okay, now we know that vowels are definitely at the beginnings, lots of times in the middle, sometimes at the end, but we're definitely going to check this and we're going to make sure that it has the vowels, okay? So I'm looking for A, E, I, O, U. All right, I'm going to read through. There's 1, there's 2, I've got an E and an A. Now in Chris's name, do you see that I? All right, now I'm going to check my words. Thank. There's my A. Okay, you. Hello, popcorn word that I know how to spell with 2 vowels. 4. That's tricky, you guys, because there's a bossy R happening here. So I want to make sure if I just put FR that I go in and I put a vowel in there, okay? I want to make sure every single word has a vowel. So after you write yours, you don't have to go back and color it. I'm just kind of doing that so you guys can see. But what I do want you to do is I want you to, when you reread what you wrote, I want you to check it and I want you to make sure that every word has a vowel, okay? So this will be attached to the Google Doc so you guys can use that for help if you would like. We are writing to a helper person today. And again, the best way to share these is with the person that you're writing to, okay? If you want to send it to your teacher, that's great. But make sure you share it with the people that it's written to, okay? All right, happy writing, guys. Have a great day. Bye.